How's everyone doing today? If you guys are new, feel free to drop a sub, drop a like. Appreciate all the new faces here. Feel free to drop any comments if you have any. What we're doing here is wood burning. Essentially, we're going with this bit's going anywhere from, I think it's at about 750 degrees right now. It may not seem like it's doing much, but if you look in here inside the mouth, you can kind of see it darkening. Basically, this whole piece we've burnt to some extent. You guys can see how long these pieces take. Usually it's a lot quicker than it seems. It's a lot of monotonous work, going tiny little details. I'm gonna ramp up the heat a little. Less small detail work so I can work at higher heat. Probably at like almost 900 degrees right now. Hey Chris, how's it going? It's been a little while. I don't really stream here very much. One of my videos has kind of been going off, so I thought I'd maybe get on the train, see if anything's different. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you looking at them. Yeah, I've been doing a lot more shorts content, mostly just because a lot of my videos go up on TikTok lately, and YouTube is kind of just like a secondary platform I post all my stuff. So mostly just shorts right now. I do live streams on TikTok as well. I just kind of felt like doing a YouTube one today. No, I get you, man. I get you. I hope you're having a good day. I sold one this morning, a pretty big piece that I was quite a big fan of. I was sad to see it go. It was the Mind the Gap piece. I posted about it earlier today, so if anyone wants to see what that piece looks like, it's up on my channel right now. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, really depends. YouTube's kind of mean. People on YouTube are so mean to me for no reason. I never get hate comments on TikTok, but I mean, YouTube's YouTube, whatever. Everyone's gonna hate eventually. People, you get big enough, and people are gonna hate no matter what. People just find it entertaining. I don't take it personally. These people don't know me, and they probably never will. Who am I kidding? With that behavior, they never will know me. Yeah, honestly, I have come to terms with the fact that it's going to happen. For anyone wanting to see the comments on this live stream, if I do end up posting this, make sure to drop a sub and you'll get notified when I go live and you can join in on these lives. We'll see if I even decide to post this or not. This one doesn't have a name yet. Usually I come up with names before, but no, this guy, I mean, something swamp oriented, I don't know. This guy is so far unnamed. So if anyone has any ideas. Frogs on Jupiter. Yeah, I could see that. Very alien frog looking. I have a frog piece that actually does look quite similar to him in some ways. Yeah, the one with actually I have it right here. I was gonna say this guy seems quite similar in some ways. Different orientation, but very similar. Oh, sorry. Bonk the camera. That's why I don't do that. mean, part of this was kind of just an experiment to see if YouTube is going to start paying off a little more. Sadly, YouTube streaming doesn't seem to be where it's at. Are you on TikTok at all, Chris? I do clear coat them with polyacrylic. So it's polyacrylic spray you see on top. But if you're on TikTok at all, I stream over there a lot more than I stream over here. There seem to be more people on there, but it really depends. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Sama. Sama draws. I appreciate you. Yeah, all my stuff is one of a kind. I kind of come up with it on the fly. No prompts, no nothing. Just raw imagination. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to see my live streams more, I'm definitely more on TikTok than I am on here. Um, but who knows? It may not stick around forever. YouTube is kind of just a fallback in case anything happens. We're almost at 10K on TikTok, so we're a bit bigger over there. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, we're getting close to 10K. I'm really happy for that. Well, we're almost at 9, so we still got another 1,000, but it's been pretty quick, so I don't imagine it'll be much more than another month or so. Made some good sales. I'm doing good. I feel good. We're doing good on the art journey lately. I mean, no, there's a lot. I mean, I thought the same thing. Oh my gosh, TikTok. But as soon as I got on TikTok, I'm like, hey, there's actually a lot of cool people on here. There's punks, there's, metal people, there's all kinds of stuff you find on TikTok. It's not really just the app you think it is with the dancing and all that kind of stuff. My feed is mostly artists. Yeah, no, there's tons of punks, people who make their own art and DIY clothing, stuff like that. I love people who do stuff like that. DIY patches, clothing alterations, stuff like that to be, looking a little more punk, stuff like that. I love that stuff. DIY chains. You just gotta know where to find it. Gotta know where to look. I am a hardcore YouTube fan, and I've always been a YouTube fan since the beginning, but it definitely has its downfalls, definitely nowadays. Interesting. I wear spikes all the time. I'd be arrested. For anyone wondering, someone said that their spikes on their clothing was illegal in their country. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I mean, in a country where even like other weaponry is illegal and stuff like that, it makes sense. They will take anything that they can be used that way as well. The spikes on my chain is definitely a last case scenario if I ever got jumped. Yeah, I can imagine. Hey Chester, how's it going? Doing a YouTube stream for a little bit. May not be for too much longer, we'll see. Been a little slow. Was hoping it'd be a little different this time, but you win some and you lose some. Oh, I really appreciate that, Chester. I hope you're having a good time. It's been good seeing you. But kind of give you guys a close up where mostly we've just been doing this little secondary shading. We did the other stuff on TikTok, but you can kind of see the depth on the mouth showing up a little more, as well as our shoreline kind of being established. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any in the chat. You like that log? I mean, it was actually kind of hard because obviously you can see there's a massive knot. So when I was designing the whole piece, it was very hard, and I had to basically design around that knot and be like, okay, so how am I going to hide that knot in plain sight, essentially? And so I was like, why not just make it part of a wood pattern in general? And so once I kind of make everything a little bit more single toned, it's going to kind of blend in a lot more. It's already doing well, though. You should have seen how visible it was at the beginning. Stood out like a sore thumb, whatever the saying goes. My brain's not working. Thank you, I appreciate that. If you guys haven't seen the newest, one of the newest pieces I did called Deforest, that one's really cool. It's a whole tree, the whole thing, the whole log is kind of in that pattern with the, waves and shit. So if you want to see that, definitely go check out my Deforest piece I just did. No worries, I appreciate it. If y'all are watching and you aren't subbed, make sure to drop a sub. You'll get notified when I do go live, if I do go live here. If not, find me on the TikToks. I have actually. I liked this Cyberpunk 2077. The game is really all I got into. I know that there's an offshoot, there's like a TV show and all that kind of stuff. I haven't really got into that. I really am into the whole cyberpunk genre and aesthetic and stuff like that. Like I played the hell out of Cyberpunk even when it was buggy as hell. But I haven't been back to it in a long time, and I haven't really been to the shows. Was it on Netflix? I couldn't remember. I could have swore I might have saw a show that was made that was cyberpunk. Could be ill-informed though. For anyone now joining, we are basically drawing with a 900-degree bit. Pyrography is basically the art of pyrography is basically drawing with fire or making things with fire. How to make that too long-winded. But basically, if I was keeping this bit completely still, it would burn a dot in the canvas, as you can see. So I constantly have to keep it moving, or else it's going to burn too dark. Yeah, I've heard they did add some quality of life updates to Cyberpunk 2077, but I did hear that a lot of it was not on PS4, and that was primary my console. So yeah. In video games, do I choose Pyromancy class? Occasionally, yes. I am a fan of the fire, especially in like Pokemon games. I like fire types. I like stuff like that. But I'm also a big fan of like dark things. I like druids. I like necromancers. I like warlocks. Stuff like that is real fun for me. But I am definitely a pyromancer or a, pyromaniac is the word I'm looking for. I do not condone the playing of actual fire, though. Mostly wood burning. Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like fire's kind of part of me anyway because of my hair color. I was given bright orange red hair, so I was called fire many things from a very young age. Yep. Yep, there you go. Yeah, redheads are often seen as fiery in general, so I've had that put on me from a very long time. I mean, hey, I am a passionate person, so it fits. And that is why I call myself red. Like the color, yeah, I love the color red. I mean, it's not my favorite color, but it's the color I most personalize with. If I had an aura, my color would be red. My favorite color probably would be like a blue-green, though. Particularly kind of the color of my wood burner. I don't know if you can see it. But I'm a big fan of like seafoam green. But like dark seafoam green. No, not quite cyan. Cyan's too bright for me. Like that, like seaweed, like deep ocean kind of green, brown, green blue. I find comfort in the abyss of that color. Deep sea animals in general very much intrigue me. Yeah, like an abyssal green. That's a good way to say it. Red is a big fan of anything animals, so that's why most of my stuff is monsters or something of the sort. I grew up being an animal aficionado. Years and years and years of watching Animal Planet. For anyone who hears banging, I'm sorry, there's construction near me. Yeah, no, the volcanic snails, I love those things. They can survive, like, I think it's like, I honestly, I don't want to put a number on it because I'm probably wrong. But they can withstand incredible temperatures that seem like impossible to actually survive. They're down there in the thermal vents. It's kind of sick. Like deep sea isopods too. Hell yeah, I love isopods. Yes, 700 Celsius. That's ridiculous. That's like 1200 Fahrenheit. Yeah, no, I love ocean bugs. Anything arthropod are my shit, dude. I love my arthropods. Crabs included. Started as a stream. Now we're just talking about bugs and animals. Oh no, I love spiders. I love them in reality and in structure. Their structure is so alien and it's so cool. It's so alien yet it's used so many times. There's so many bugs that look like spiders. Like, have y'all ever heard of the everything reverts to crab theory? How there are things that aren't even related to each other that are all shaped like spiders or crabs that do share some common ancestors, but way back. In nature, everything reverts to crab. Yeah, crabs are superior life form. I mean, look at horseshoe crabs. They've been around forever. Well, prehistoric trilobites. No, seriously, that's how I feel about like crocodiles or like sharks. Dude, their evolution is nuts because they just haven't changed in like 400 to 500 million years. Like crocodiles and sharks literally have not changed for 400 to 500 years in terms of their structure and body and all that kind of stuff because basically their evolution was just like, oh no, we got it right first time. We got it right the first time. We don't got to do anything more. Because basically anything that mutated that had different genes than the original crocodile didn't survive. So that means the original genetics hit it right on the head. That's sick as hell, dude. Oh my god. I don't eat either of them. They're prehistoric animals. Don't be eating sharks or crocodiles. I mean, hey, maybe it's different in different countries. But it's still not, I mean, like shark finning is still not a thing people highly look upon. Hey, how's it going, Tiff Jiffy? I mean, yeah, I don't go on stream here very often. If you guys want to see me stream more, definitely check me out on TikTok. But I am streaming here for right now. Seeing how it goes, but can't talk right now. Basically, this whole ground in front of us we see is going to be dark. I'm just kind of starting at the darkest points, and we're going to kind of just darken the whole thing over and over again until the whole thing is kind of different tones. Because it'll be lighter than what you see back here, but still pretty dark. Yeah, I mean, Greenland sharks are interesting because they can live like almost 500 years sometimes. I mean, I get it is a delicacy. I just would feel very not happy eating a shark. To each his own, though. Uh, I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not, but thank you. I think. Even if it was sarcasm, thank you. Yeah, no, it probably is. I mean, it's probably not taboo or weird to eat shark from where you're from, but here in America, basically anything that isn't normal farm animals is very like you're doing something out of your way to eat something that isn't a normal farm animal. You don't just accidentally have it happen to you. It's like you have to go out of your way to get it, or you just live in a state where it's crazy popular. Like I'm sure there's Floridians eating gator down there somewhere. Overpopulation will always feed some. Hunting has its purpose. I'm an environmentalist who is willing to say that. Hunters are highly needed in many places. Poaching is not. Really interesting. I honestly I don't get very many lookalikes, so I it's interesting you find me looking like your friend. I appreciate the connection. And no worries, I run some sales every now and then, so if you don't have the finances now, it may be a little bit sooner I run a sale that you can afford, you know? I generally run sales on my older work to leave way for the newer stuff coming in. So if you have something that you have an eye on, you could always wait to see if it goes on sale later on, but it also could get snatched up in that time. I do work only in one-offs, so I don't redo any of my designs. So when one sells, you get the only one that exists. Yeah, so fishing is kind of your thing. It makes sense. I'm not against fishing. I just don't know why we need to fish certain things that are out of fish. I actually like fishing. I'm more of a fish keeper, though. I have a fish tank right next to me. I do commissions, yes. Usually based in my own style and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be doing like your pet portrait and stuff like that. But I will do commissions and, you know, whatever you want. I just kind of want to put my own spin on it. Like one of the commissions I did, someone wanted a chess piece indicator for like turns and stuff like that. And I made it like haunted and horrified and stuff like that. So I kind of just want to do my own thing with it, and if I can do my own thing with it, absolutely I'll do commissions. Yeah, I'm a big pet keeper, plant keeper, animal keeper, all of that. I keep I have like 40 plus plants in my room. I have snakes, I have birds, I have fish. A bird, I should say, single. He's a pain in my ass. I love him though. Yeah, no, I love drawing monsters, but yeah, no, those are all cool things to draw. And in 10 months, it's ready to eat. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool difference in culture. I sadly did not grow up with much of that, besides American culture, which you could argue is even culture. Should have done the eyes earlier. I forgot how much they make it kind of come alive. Yeah, no, America is basically just a melting pot of other cultures. That's why I say we don't really have culture. Well, I'm probably going to get ready to wrap it up here shortly. We've been going for an hour now. Probably finish up with these eyeballs and then we will wrap it up. So basically I have a condition that is someone asked about my chronic pain condition. Basically, I in 2019 I almost died by a appendectomy gone wrong, and basically my central nervous system decided to start attacking itself. So I have a chronic pain condition called fibromyalgia. Basically just means chronic muscle pain. And but most people don't really know why it's caused, how to fix it. It's an autoimmune disorder. We don't really know much about it. It's kind of a blanket term as well. But basically, because of my autoimmune and it coming in and basically attacking my central nervous system, I have chronic nerve pain that happens every single day. Among other things, that's only a, a fraction of my issues. In short, don't let your appendix almost kill you. it's it Getting appendicitis in general is not very common. It's like a 1 in 20 chance, and then having it go wrong is even less of a chance. So what I had happen to me is really just a shit lottery. I was born a healthy guy. I did not turn disabled until I was an older adult. Well, an adult. I am not an old adult. But it just kind of shows you that your life can totally take a change even after you think it's mostly developed. Yeah, we do have some cool cryptids here. I appreciate that. I've actually, that's kind of part of the hate comments, is the disability post I just posted. It's some people interpret it very differently than others, so I'm just, I don't know. Being someone with a pain condition that where my pain is invisible, people often misinterpret how I am. Even people who look like they're fine may not be completely fine, so we gotta sometimes check our ableism. Yeah, no, PCOS is. I had a ex partner that had PCOS, so I know the struggle. It's a hard battle, and any chronic illness makes life just infinitely harder. So I really do feel for anyone who suffers from chronic daily issues in any sense. I see you and you are seen and heard. Well, if anyone's got any last questions, comments, anything they want to ask before I wrap it up, but I think we're probably at the end of this stream for today. I appreciate everyone who's kind of come in and hung out. We made some good progress on this guy. He's looking kind of cool. Still got a lot more to go. Basically, this whole ground plus the rocks and all that kind of stuff is going to be darker. The sea is going to be a bit darker, and then he's going to kind of pop more against the background. So, yeah, get ready for that. If you guys want to see him more, just want to see him get finished, drop a sub. Maybe find me on TikTok. I might do most of the streaming over there. We'll see. I might come back for another one. I did enjoy talking to some of my regulars from other past streams, so I appreciate you guys. Yeah, no worries. If you, I mean, like the most common place I'm going to be streaming is TikTok, just because it tends to be bigger over there. But YouTube is always going to be my fallback, and I'm always going to love you guys here on YouTube. So, you guys will always be around. I just am not so sure TikTok will be, and TikTok's kicking. So, I appreciate you guys, and I hope I see you guys soon. If not, then check out my shorts, check out my other work. I really appreciate y'all. Peace out, guys. Have a good day.